Welcome back to the crossover. So after that spooky little scene down in that sinister ruin where I'm sure nothing bad was foreshadowed whatsoever, let's get back to action.
That's just a harmless painting.
Phew! It's much more relaxing here, isn't it?
Yes, surrounded by the same colored books.
It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there.
Yes, it certainly did. Today has been full of surprises.
Telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did I meet up with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library.
Yes, we just saw that.
Among other things happening.
Yeah. Let's ignore the part where you completely locked up in front of the paint.
It seems that this town really does hide a mysterious secret, doesn't it?
Okay, Espella, are you going to tell us anything we don't already know?
Well, you're not saying anything. What
Most
shall
of the
we do
time.
now?
Again, I think we might have missed something. I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigating today and take a rest.
Don't tell me what to do.
So back to the inn then.
I'm the adult here, and besides, we must both be feeling tired.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two.
But I just said we're winding up.
I
You're not
didn't
paying
mean-
attention?
I didn't mean today,
Come on, Professor. Subtext.
but I have an errand to run before it gets too late.
Subtext is for lazy people.
Subtext is for smart people too,
Not
you know?
thinking about subtext is for lazy people.
Not for ladies, is it?
Not for lady people.
I'm still up for investigating further. Come on, let's solve a mystery or rewrite history. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it.
Okay.
Luke, I can hear tummy rumbling from here just now.
Luke, when was the last time we ate?
I don't think they've had like breakfast or anything. Like,
Well,
No.
I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry.
like you've
guess-
been in a whole bakery and we've not seen them have any food or even be
One
offered
single
food.
pastry.
Yeah. If you haven't arranged accommodation yet, why don't you both stay at the bakery? What? You offered them to stay there because, you know, they're kind of on the run, almost kind of like.
That's
they
okay
can't
now,
arrange-
Roy.
They
Maybe
can't
told us-
arrange accommodation.
Okay. Technically, we never talked about them sleeping there. We just brought them there to run away from the guards. Technically, we haven't actually talked about them sleeping there yet.
Now I'm sure that
That's
now that
true.
now that the heat has died down, maybe they could go check in a hotel or inn, if there even is such a thing here.
So the bakery will also work as our JRPG inn, basically.
And Miss Eclair would love to have you. What do you say?
I'm not entirely sure if Miss Eclair would love having us, Espella.
Well, I mean, not knowing if hotels actually exist around here. Well, if you put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Espella. Oh, come on, it's so obvious, isn't it?
And there's all that delicious bread too. I'm looking forward to it already.
Now, Dick. There's no need to be angry.
Professor Layton, do you have to be going?
Yes. Sorry for all the trouble we put you to.
Not at all. Although, I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library.
Don't think about it.
It's been
So
a
think about
while
it.
since I've last met someone capable of solving my puzzles.
She likes you.
Seriously.
You're too young for me.
How do you know that?
Theo, she appreciates an intelligent man.
And if you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know.
Seriously, you look 19 at most, and I'm in my mid-30s.
Looks
Professor,
can be deceiving.
Yeah. Remember, Professor, look at Asian people. They tend to look very young despite their age. It varies, you know.
As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve, or which you do not find.
I mean, Sakurai still looks like he's in his 30s.
He literally gets younger each time we see him.
Such puzzles will come to me.
He injects coffee in his eyeballs, like I said before.
Anytime you wish to solve such mysteries, just visit me and I will show them to you.
Essentially, she will be our official puzzle holder.
And you're a
The
more
equivalent
formal,
of Granny Riddleton.
you're a more
Or
formal Granny
Puzzlette.
Riddleton. You haven't met Puzzlette yet. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well, also who the fuck's Puzzlette?
Only the best puzzle holder that there
It's
is.
okay. It's okay, Professor. We said this off script, so it doesn't count.
And I
Pretty
look forward
much.
to seeing you again.
I'll be waiting.
So, Professor, didn't you just say that you don't care for subtext, and now you're asking for subtext?
Please take care on your
What's
way
that,
home. It's already become dark out there.
Besides, it's late.
If I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening.
Besides, it's late and I'm tired.
That's no excuse.
You take care too. Till we meet again, mister.
I think it's Miss.
Right.
Mr.
Oh, by the
Professor.
way, I'll make sure to leave you the address to my home if you ever need company in the night.
I only had eyes for one person and now she's dead.
Well, all the reason to start looking out there. There's more fish in the sea. Wow! It's already this dark out here. I didn't realize we were in this long.
It looks as if it must have been raining up till moments ago. The ground is still wet and the fire's still going.
I wonder if
Now is
this
my-
will be important to the plot later. And
No,
I'm
okay, now's my time. Now's my time to mission continuity, Professor. You haven't gotten to the adventure in your timeline where that actually gets brought up. Clara gets brought up. Why are you mentioning her right now?
Let's get a move on. You two are Hi, where'd she go?
She's not sick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I
Yes,
take her anywhere?
to be fair, she did mention an errand, so... What's
Next
the worst
time
that
you-
could have happened? I wonder where she could have gone, though.
Knowing her tendencies into the river. Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Seriously, she tries to find her way back home and she ends up in the river.
To be fair, Professor, she did mention going on an errand.
She saw a kitty and now she's chasing it. Slowly does it. Step by step.
Just split the book.
Are you two still here? Can you let me through? I had to lock up.
Just put the books down, man.
You're
Hello?
telling me you don't stop to pet cats when you pass them on the street?
Dewey, have you seen Espella?
If there's something of greater urgency, no. If you're looking for Espella, she left while you were still talking to Miss Mister.
Eh? I wonder why.
She saw a cat outside. We established this.
She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining.
Oh, she went out to get milk. Oh, she's never coming back.
Ah, yes. I do remember Mr. Sinclair asking her to get milk for the bakery.
Unless Sheila, this turns out to be like that I Am Weasel episode where the punchline is that she did indeed go get milk, actually.
It was raining, you said.
I'm singing in the rain. Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down into that library basement.
So basically, the key is while we're outside, it doesn't rain.
Which is
Yes.
good, because you're holding a bunch of books there.
Oh, so Professor, you're the opposite of me, because it seems like every time I go outside it starts raining.
Of course.
When Espella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop.
And then I came out and it fully stopped.
Because you bring sunshine whenever you go, don't you, Professor?
Well, that, and I don't want my hat getting wet.
Oh, yes. She left a message for you. She said to go back without her.
You-
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
I swear, if it turns out that by getting milk she means committing another crime,
But but she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark.
I mean, the story told about a couple, so she's alone, so she should be fine.
Yeah, how ironic. She's actually safer being alone.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay, Professor. The story, Mr. Takumi wrote that it's a couple people that will be fucked.
But
I'm sure she'll be fine. If it's only milk she needs, then she can get it at the market.
But we're a couple. That puts us in danger.
well, actually, we got a third person here, so we're fine.
Yeah, but what about when it's just the two of us? And maybe we can make it if we try.
It's not far. She should be back soon.
I'll just get a sock
Oh, she
puppet
got
of...
kidnapped by the back, so...
Don't worry, Luke, I'll just get a sock puppet of Emmy out.
My, that's a scary-looking fella. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in the... Oh my god, is this a pit? Well, I hope that fella will be back soon. Alright. If anything, yeah, I already read this. Moving on. You know, in the story, it said that there were 2 companions.
Oh dear.
Hang on, wait
So-
a minute. What about those 2 funny dressed people in the bakery?
If your work here is finished, then I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything.
They're with Mrs. Eclair, though, so they're a
But
trio.
if it's 2 people and you accompany them, then it'll be fine.
Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Espella there if she ever comes back?
I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright. Right?
And this is why the storyteller needs to be a bit more descriptive. If she just says 2 people, as in a couple, then, the establishing of what determines in a group to be that couple becomes a bit more variable.
Abatio.
It's like a prophecy.
Abatio.
No, it's pitch black.
Tio, if you were more specific, then we wouldn't have as many people in terror, and we can't have that now. Gotta keep up the suspense in the story.
When it's so dark.
Yeah, what Jovah said. Allow me. You see, I want to keep people in suspense.
I don't think it's so dark with all these lights around.
Also, it's more blue-ish.
Da-ba-dee-ba-da-da.
Yeah. Lights. Yes, that's right. The lights.
The fucking lights.
I'm the light bringer!
I'm having trouble with the lights in my house. It's so dark in here.
Alright then, just give me the puzzle. I'll help.
Alright, yeah, you do it. It's just a waste of my time.
I swear to God, Professor, I'm way too young to be playing therapist for this man.
Well, I'm not doing it either.
Ghastly figures now haunt the interiors of this mysterious mansion, and I have been tasked with ridding its halls of their ilk. If I am to succeed in my mission, I must light all the candles to vanquish these scenes. This room seems to rotate. Use this to your advantage and rotate the room so that I might reach the candles. Note, the candles will light up or extinguish each time the night passes by.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Basically, it's a gravity puzzle. Rotate the box around and that'll send the night going to a certain area. The fact is that
So
you
let's
need...
go-
Hmm?
Yes,
Yes,
that's not
Steve?
it. I was going to say, so the knight doesn't throw up in his armor.
Yeah, let us hope so. Alright.
So where first? Oh, there we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
let's twist it here. Right this way.
And you mean it now?
Is your mechanism broken?
I don't think so.
Luke is thinking.
Don't worry, I'll get Emmy to fit. Oh.
We don't talk about Emmy.
No.
Alright, Professor, that only works when the person in question is called Bruno.
No!
Actually, how about, God, I forgot her name.
Bazella?
No, the little girl we rescued in Kira's village.
Flora.
Yeah, what about Flora? She must be feeling very lonely right now.
We don't speak of Miss Flora, na na na. We don't speak of Miss Flora.
Well, remember too, according to Jovah's headcanon of the new after-credit scene of Kira's village, she grew up and possibly, moved on with her life and,
Well,
is
remember,
now living alone.
this is set in between, Diabolical Box and Unborn Future. So
yeah.
she should still be there, technically.
Oh, sure. Like I said before too, I get the feeling they want to keep things to a point where SCWRM players who haven't played Layton wouldn't be too lost in the references, maybe? I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. I think at least one line of dialogue could have helped. Same for the Azram, by the way, but I will mention it more when it becomes more relevant.
I do agree that they did play a bit fast and loose with it, especially since Diabolical Box does make a big point of where she is in standing with them. But, alas.
Hard as it is, but I'm nothing to worry about.
Ah, thank God.
Indeed.
So bright that I can't even tell it's my house from afar.
Yes, that is good, right?
I'm not entirely sure of that, Luke.
Well, it could be worse.
Shining so very brightly.
Oh, shit, it's on fire! Ah!
Let's hope not. No! It can't be so bright!
Damn, dude.
Almost feels so bright.
If my house is that bright, I'll get noticed by the witch.
Are you a couple?
And then I'll be doomed.
People of Unbroken are so happy-go-lucky, aren't they?
Game over, man! Game over!
The witch will appear. I'm doomed.
Right. I
Just
think it's
leave
time
him
to
alone.
step away.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to entertain this.
Alright, Shirai, this next one's on you. Well,
Alright.
The next person.
Oh, is it?
The middle of the road is
this
paved with the cobblestones.
These cobblestones surround the shopping district. This must be the whatever.
If you follow the right
Terrible
line,
things
then
to
you won't
walk
get
on.
lost.
Gee, I wonder what that character is supposed to look like.
I do wonder, Miss Cinderella.
Francesca, Anna, Lillian, my dear friends, I am ever so sad.
Also, that haircut.
Yeah, how?
Oh.
Oh, there you go, too.
Soon, the four of us will be forced to part ways.
It's alright, her hair...
Yeah.
It's
It's
alright.
like she heard you and her head just deflated.
It's alright,
It's a
guys.
vulgar.
Her hair solidifies when she's more happy.
There you go, see?
Oh my, is that concern in your voice? Oh, gentle sir, if you have but a moment, allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe.
Whoa. Also, too,
And her hair is back in the air.
not to mention, too, that's her typical hairdo in most versions anyway, so...
What are you talking about, Pedro? I have never seen this character before whatsoever.
It's literally royalty-free Cinderella.
We have Cinderella at home. Cinderella
no,
at
it's Mondo
home.
TV's version of Cinderella.
The family coffers are not bringing with coin, as once they were.
Cinderella.
So I've come to sell my ever so dearest friends.
Sell! Your friends?
Yes, haven't you heard of human trafficking, dear?
The mice?
Indeed. And lifelong friends are that. I should be more
I feel like there's a bigger bout of concern here, Professor.
Yeah, I like how that's the question. Oh, indeed, gentle sir. However, my friends are ever so picky about where they stay.
Oh, they are mice.
Her eyes are freaking me out.
Her eyes are literal star beams.
Her proportions as well. This model is so deliberately off. Pray, would you be able to put them into their proper rooms?
Help me sell my friends, please.
Do it yourself.
No, apparently we're helping. It's puzzle time.
No, you're doing it now.
This
Also,
one's all you,
Professor,
Professor.
What about the whole gentleman attitude thingy?
A set of very stubborn dolls have requested help in assigning each of them a room. Touch Ask to find out each of the dolls' criteria for their perfect room, and then place them into the rooms based on what they say. Remember that each doll speaks for his entire color set, and also you're insane. Dolls don't talk, so this puzzle means you're a freak.
Well, there you go, Professor. At least she's just selling dolls. So that's perfectly fine.
Uh-huh.
Is that much better?
Well, actually, yes. Selling objects is definitely better than selling people. I would definitely say that, yes.
Why do I hold...
holds the dolls
you
for a friend.
should actually be subjected to a couple of questions if you treat them like human beings.
Not gonna lie though, I get the feeling that with this girl, she's a little bit off to the point where I could see her actually selling actual people. Like, something about her don't seem right in the head.
Mm-hmm. That's because she thinks like a fairy tale character.
She acts like a princess, yet she is literally in a dress made out of rags. Oh my god, she is bootleg Cinderella.
Yep. It's a shame there wasn't a bootleg Cinderella in Chip and Dale, because one of my favorite bits from that movie is the names that they give to the bootleg versions of the movies, like the small fish lady. or spaghetti dogs instead of Lady in the Tramp.
Basically, it's about just ask the dolls what they want, and from that you have to piece together what sort of room they'd want to go in. Alright. Okay, so go here.
What's that, Francesca? Kill them all? Good idea.
Francesca's, she's a wily one, that one. Also, I know a way to make the song work with Emmy. Her last name is Altava, so we can just say, we don't speak of Altava, na na
Don't
na.
worry, leave this one to me.
I guess.
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Oh, true gentleman helps a princess in need sell her friends.
Now I your doll.
Oh, thank you, gentle sirs. With my friends all in one place, I'm sure to get ever such a fair price.
You're a freak.
I think she'd take that as
With a hat
compliment.
like that?
Ooh.
At least the hat is what normal people wear.
Wait, hold
about
on.
you?
Hold on.
Break it up, you two.
Hold on, don't fight. I haven't gotten my popcorn yet.
And I'm sure they will be ever so happy in their new homes.
I'm sure if they could speak, they would definitely utter their joy. Oh wait, no, apparently they can talk because we had to figure out which room they wanted.
Wait, did we do that for your friends or for the price?
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't even
Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker, will you take such good care of my friends now?
Not a pawnbroker.
Oh, she's talking to me, actually.
What? Who are you?
I'm literally Price, the guy you talked to earlier. Madam, I realize you have brought your friends a long way to visit me. But I'm afraid a doll's house like this is a little out of my line. so to speak.
Some poor broker you are.
Oh god, her hair is
Have you ever
absolutely on point.
So many dots.
Okay, you win! I'll take them off your hands! Just please don't murder my sons!
Wow, the Harrison family must be ashamed of this guy.
Wow, look, her hair is off screen. Wonderful. Thank you ever so much, Mr. Pawnbroker.
Gee.
Your family get to live, and your children won't be sold.
Oh, thank God. After what happened to the Brooks.
Oh, nothing.
She might be laughing, but I could certainly sense the tension in that transaction. Do you think she might be a witch?
Probably.
You laugh of authority, perhaps. Why am I smiling? This is freaky. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, this is why you don't go out at night.
Have you ever
Find
seen
bootleg versions of fairy tale characters?
Oh, that's one creepypasta. Also,
yes,
trivia.
this
Have
bit.
you ever seen Pawn Stars?
No.
You should. There's some entertainment into it.
There's a porn star. Sorry, what?
PAWN.
Keeping up with the fashion scene for dolls is ever so difficult when one is so far away from the rich comfort of the castle.
What castle?
Yeah. Luke, let's just pretend that.
No, they're gonna keep talking to her.
Let's go away.
I love how she expresses joy at the fact that now she can buy new friends. Because that's how all transactions work.
Absolutely.
Why do I get the thing that her castle is made out of the bones of her victims?
Hey, Professor! The minstrel is singing a song again!
Oh no.
Hey.
I believe you're right, Luke. Let's. Okay, I have to say this third time. Let's go and listen while taking care to not disturb it. Help me.
Crowds they thronged in the afternoon sun. The story was told, the creator was done.
It's
you
11
done?
p.m. Go home.
Are you done yet? You're waking up the entire village.
Oh, what a tale, the story so fearful. Oh, what confusion, no one was cheerful.
Especially those you're keeping awake.
Oh, this Barley Bard named Barley must tell you without fail, as it is his duty to retell you this tale.
Just tell me what it is normally and go to bed.
I cannot do that, it must be done in song. In the darkness of night, when the sun has gone down, the shadow of the witch shall appear.
Hardly. I only listen to pop music.
Annoying bars, that's what the witch will do.
Technically, this time period, that this is kind of
Yeah,
equivalent.
this
actually.
is the pop music of the time, so enjoy! And the unfortunate couple, walking in the darkness, shall come unerringly to the witch. And bathed in the witch's fire, their lives will be consumed by her flames.
What?
Is
You
that
enjoy,
got
you,
up? Is that-
you
is
enjoy
it
ukulele?
Oh, the story you hear today is terrible, I have to say.
His ears cut on this, and his penis up. That's okay now. That's okay, lads.
Very well
Yeah, let's leave
then,
it.
carry on, lads.
Yeah, let's leave it there. I'm gonna go as far away from him as I can.
And then Layton and Luke find the three-headed knight.
Alright, how are your deliveries going?
Uh-oh, not good. What should I do?
Resign? I already told you that.
Professor, we're supposed to be positively reinforcing people, not tearing them down.
If you suck at your job, you should leave or be fired.
Mr.
No, this is
Bezos
doing
doesn't,
it.
I'm actually the professor on this one.
Mr. Bezos doesn't like incompetence.
Oh yes, something certainly is. Troubling me, I mean. Today's story is just so frightening.
See, she's doing fine at her job, it's just the story that's upsetting her. And almost everyone
Think
else,
about
it
it,
seems.
It's clearly not good for your well-being.
But it's our life.
Yeah, just live with the fact that someone's going to die, as the storyteller foretold. It's that easy!
People
Alive,
die all the
Jovah.
Oh,
time.
it was a lie.
You mean the story with the witch? So you're afraid too?
Well, Luke, I'd imagine people would be afraid that somebody is going to literally be murdered.
Yeah.
Well, duh! Of course I'm afraid! But I'm the courier who is, for some reason, delivering letters this late at night, even though that's not really what I'm supposed to be doing.
Because the
Maybe-
storyteller
maybe-
literally didn't give you anything else to do, I guess.
And that means one thing. My post will always be delivered. No exceptions, no matter what.
Seriously though, what does that even mean? It was alive. What does it even mean?
For the
Hey.
context of that scene, if I recall correctly, we're talking about someone who will sacrifice themselves.
He's talking about warriors of virtue.
Yeah,
Let's-
yeah. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
It was either that or the tragic backstory of the character's parents.
I wouldn't know about that. I just deliver these letters. To the townspeople.
Who else do you deliver them to?
As we say in my country, and I'm sure in a lot of others, ambassador doesn't bring pain.
But now everyone's afraid, so no one's going out. Or it could be it's just 11 p.m. and people are sleeping. And so there are way more than usual. Letters, I mean. Letters that need delivering.
You can tell that also. You can also tell that one of the art directors of this game, the Capcom one in particular, went on to become the art director of Greatest Attorney because yeah, I can definitely see the similarities in the visuals.
I mean, even in gameplay, doesn't Ace Attorney basically is a spiritual successor to these anyway?
The Greatest Attorney, yes.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot, yes.
Thank you for the offer, but there's nothing you can do. Delivering letters is my responsibility, you see. I'm not sharing my paycheck.
Seriously.
Alright.
Mr. Bezos doesn't like competition.
I'm getting a good paycheck being in this.
Mr.
Wow!
Bezos can go fuck himself.
Wow,
Still
that's
at war for you,
impressive! Even at a time like this, you're putting your work first.
Well, I suppose, but you know what? I can't help but think, if only there was something I could ride.
Someone you could ride.
You know, it's
No.
You know, it's funny given what we find out later about her apparent love life.
Hey. As long as it's consensual, there's nothing wrong with that.
That would make it so much easier. The delivery, I mean, well, yes, doing that, you would end up pregnant, and that is a delivery.
Again,
Oh.
if it's consensual.
Again, it's funny. We figure out there is definitely someone she's got the hots for later on.
Yep.
Anyway, puzzle time. Short round ride. Ride the starry road to the other side. The star-filled road is the only way across. Unfortunately, the path is not quite so simple. You can ride on top of the road as well as below it, but which will get you safely across. Slide the stylus across the touchscreen to move the camera and get a better view of the winding path.
So basically, Professor, we have to choose the right path, otherwise I may die.
Good
No
luck!
pressure.
Yes, Professor?
Say good luck.
Well, I mean, it does also take some of your cooperation too to make sure that I make it out alive.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said good luck to you. At the very least, if I get it wrong, all that happens to me is that I get the puzzle wrong.
You know, you could sound a little bit more broken up about the fact that your ever-loyal assistant will be dead.
Princess,
You
actually.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, your dad didn't say bring Luke back alive.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he meant it when he said to take
He
care.
he didn't say it explicitly.
He probably felt like there wasn't a need to, Professor.
Professor?
Maybe it was a case when he need to, but after the end of Azran Legacy, like the counter reset, so I was not caring anymore.
Oh god! Shoot, did they ever tell Luke's parents that Luke has now effectively died?
Well, to be fair, he did get revived minutes later, so I guess they thought it's not really worth worrying them with.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
Yeah, I could just imagine that if my best friend brought my son back and told me, look, he died, but he's okay now. No psychological scars or
See
anything.
what you think of this.
That's the other one that solved the puzzle.
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Success!
Thus, you surf the stars to safety.
Guys, you were the one doing the puzzle, not me.
If only I had a cot like that, I could deliver all the letters. I just drop them down from the sky.
Hey, Mr. Bezos, you want to offer one of those cars of yours to help out?
Even drones probably will be more helpful.
Unless it puts her out of a job.
What are you saying, Jovah? Motorization is not a bad problem.
Put 1 foot wrong and you'd be falling right out, though. Like a seatbelt.
A seat bolt? What's that? Anyway, I'd better go. Can't keep talking. Got letters to deliver.
You're talking to us about a puzzle then.
To make her feel better.
And remember, let me know if you have anything. If I read that right. If you have anything to deliver. Letters, I mean. Bye!
Small packages, oh no.
Yes, you already said that, Miss Naylor. Good day.
I'm contemplating. You didn't have to respond.
I was just saying good day.
Well, that got awkward.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle of the night, Professor.
Well, screw this, I'm being Hermes.
Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if it could be Mrs. Eclair's work. Let's go inside.
But first,
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If that's totally safe. If there's something else you particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in. It's your choice, player. I mean...
Do you want to talk
That's
to the
against
bard
my-
some more?
Yeah,
that's the game's-
unfinished business doing now.
yeah,
Shit.
basically. Evening, gents. Isn't Espella with you?
No. Do you know Espella?
Do I know her? There isn't a person in this town who doesn't know Espella.
I didn't realize she was so famous.
Infamous, you mean?
I've known some ignorant people, but you two really do take the biscuit. If you knew her better, then I thought you'd be spending so much time with her.
What's that supposed to mean? Espella is a lovely person, and I don't know how you can say that.
Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either.
And yet you still do.
Methinks she's backing down after realizing he made an ass of himself there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's why he has his hand behind his head like that now.
then you brat.
Yeah, let's now stay there out in the street and think about what you've done.
No bread for you.
Welcome back. I prepared the evening meal already. Wow, it looks great.
Even playing the good music for us. Not to see that
Yeah.
music good.
Hang on. Where's Espella?
Where do you think? I'm afraid we were separated when we went to get that milk. Seriously, should make something as simple as getting milk into a dangerous occupational hazard. Has she not come back yet?
No, I wouldn't be asking if she had.
Oh dear. Oh, may I be asking too much of her?
It was literally just milk.
Well, again, we know what going out to get milk means.
Yeah.
My apologies. I should have stopped her and I had the chance. God, what kind of adult am I?
Yeah, it's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Don't say that.
Let's go ahead and eat while waiting for her. Hey, Mrs. Eclair, whatever happened to Mr. Eclair?
She doesn't like to talk about it.
Oh,
I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are much more enjoyable that way.
This bread smells very masculine. Wait a minute. Oh my god!
I've never had bread and jam before.
I hope Espella gets back soon.
Bread and jam for dinner.
That wasn't jam.
Anyway, did you find what you were looking for?
Professor, we told you not to eat the prop food.
We were eating Mr. Eclair. She turned him into bread.
I doubt this is Sweeney Todd, Professor.
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really.
What do you mean?
I say as I point at the roof. In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle.
Oh, right. A puzzle,
Really?
huh?
How many pickers is it worth, Professor?
5.
Only 5.
You know-
And those are the superest easy puzzles.
Do you know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
we
counting
spend
to
all our
10.
time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know, I guess.
We literally had a puzzle about baking. With you
What is
in the
it?
present.
It appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles.
The
What is
concept
this
of puzzles,
puzzle?
puzzles,
What is this puzzle concept you speak of?
Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could,
Teach them.
Would be
maybe.
nice.
stop eating the prop bread?
But rather than explaining it in words and trying to get the taste of her husband out of my mouth, I believe trying your hand at it should be a bit more rewarding. Here, I'll give you both an example to think about. Now then, here we have 2 long loaves of bread placed side by side. Don't eat it.
Professor, didn't your mother told you not to play with your food?
You'll notice that they form the number 11. You
It's
see what
okay,
I mean?
Theo. It's okay. They're figurative pieces of bread.
Oh yeah, I get it. So that's what a puzzle is.
I haven't finished yet. Not quite this way. The puzzle is what follows next. What I'd like you to try is... I'd like you to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11.
A lower number. So, how about if I take one of the loaves?
No. However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type.
Ah, yes.
Aha!
Classic.
You need to add another loaf?
Hey, Miss Librarian was doing that with me, so I get to do it.
Who's the librarian?
That little... I go, you haven't seen it yet, have you?
Nope.
Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower.
Don't
Wait.
go to where the Grand Grimoire is.
I think I've got it. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. If I place the extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0.
It's
the
kind of
number
heavy
doesn't
feeling,
sum.
but
Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee.
Oh, come on, I can't be the only one who sees 1 minus 1, right?
Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach, but it's wrong.
Nobody said you couldn't do that.
You
Yeah.
really do pick her at. Certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles.
It's a good
Now
thing I
you
don't
only
have
play-
any picarettes.
Well, now you only get to play for free now. Now let's think again. Take a seat and leave this. Oh, sorry.
You just take this new loaf and ta-da! Now that's 1 minus 1.
Hey!
don't understand.
Eating is cheating, you glutton!
Miss Faye, are you? Ugh.
Really? Because it feels more like winning to me.
This
You're
is Shiro's
full of
method of
surprises,
This is Shiro's method of resolving
I'm
a
starting to
puzzle.
believe in Pedro this was not metaphorical, Brad.
I didn't expect that kind of innovation.
I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby.
But didn't Mr. Layton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf at the exact same time? How did your brain go to eat the bread?
Huh? Seriously?
That's right. Fortunately, I'm afraid I can't accept this as a solution to the puzzle.
Oh, fine. I'll just eat the other half of this bread then. Well, alright, but is there really another better solution?
Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution?
I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me. Funny, given how you'll solve puzzles later in the game.
You both came up with such creative answers. I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people who...
Time for the solution. The important thing in this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added.
Ah.
Remember, Jovah, at the beginning, Herschel was also thinking that puzzles weren't his thing back in Miracle Master.
Yeah.
So.
The new loaf is placed upright, like so. There.
Oh, I get it. It's the number 1.1, right?
Hey, that's right. That's a lot lower than 11. Wait, so you can't change the bread into a minus sign, but you can change it into a decimal point.
Yeah, I forgot about
Layton, you pedantic son of a bitch!
I forgot about the specific puzzle, so I thought the solution was just place it besides and it forms the Roman number 3.
That's the thing, Felix.
To think inflexibly and try many means to solve it.
And before you ask, no, Jovah, the one in between doesn't really count as a Roman number because they don't have an equivalent of that.
Well, technically over here, Roman numerals do look like an upper capital I. Well, when it comes
true,
to
but he
one.
put it like in the middle between the two.
You know, I don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this. Wow, that's alliteration.
That's because we're ace bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands than our heads.
I feel like we should be ace something else, but I can't put my finger on it.
No, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you don't mind me saying so. Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you. But if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try.
Get out while you still can!
Puzzles with consent is good.
Professor, right now, there's something else we all need to try. Mrs. Eclair's freshly baked bread is getting cold. And I'm
Also,
sure it
Espella
tastes
is
better
missing
hot. Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Well, actually, technically, she said that she went on to get bread and for us to go along without her. So technically, she is not missing yet.
Yet?
Yes, he
said
says.
yes.
So join us next time when Espella finds out that I ate her bread.
Dang.
What a rapscallion, Professor.
But
See
I
ya.
was told to get this bread. See ya.
See you next part.